Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at U.S. scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Florida Lottery $10 Monopoly Secret Vault ticket. This is part of the July 2024 series of tickets that came out in Florida last week. And this is a number match game, and there are quite a few symbols in this ticket. There's a Mr. Monopoly for an auto win. There is a ship for 5 times your prize. There is a car for 10 times your prize, and there is a go symbol for $200. And then up here, you've got 5 bonus spots. In order, you're looking for a light bulb for $10, a water spigot for $20, a train for $50. There is a house for $100, and there is a chest for $500. Now, I do need to mention that this is a second chance drawing ticket. Whenever I see second chance drawing tickets, it always raises a red flag to me because it seems like states always pull out a lot of value in these second chance drawing tickets, and then the second chance drawing does not add back in nearly as much value as is taken out of the ticket. It seems like a gimmick for the states to use to rip people off, really. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Florida Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.41, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $10 up to $2 million. Now, just looking at the prize structure, the only thing that really stands out are the really long odds on the top prize. So, I mean, it's pretty normal to see a $1 million top prize on a $10 ticket at odds of around 1 in a million. So for them to do a $2 million top prize, it seems like they would want the odds to be somewhere between 2 million and 3 million. So for them to put the odds at 1 in 6 million is just way, way too long. It's just a way for them to, it's a money grab. They're grabbing more of your money. But I've heard people being upset about the long odds on the top prize, and I understand that. I think the Florida Lottery, they need to do better with the odds on their top prizes. I mean, realistically, are you going to hit the top prize even at odds of 1 in a million? No. So the odds of 1 in 6 million, are they really that different? No, because you basically have a 100% chance of not hitting the top prize. So it's not really that much of a difference. You had 0% chance before, now you have 0% chance again. But it's the optics. I think it just looks bad. But the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. So we do need to talk about taxes in Florida. For any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game, and so that is going to affect how I view these top 2 prizes. So instead of what we see here on the screen, I'm going to view the top 2 prizes as $7,600, and then the top prize as $1.52 million. And so with those adjusted top prizes, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the overall payout comes in between 74 and 75%. This is well above the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets. So we'll see how this compares to other $10 tickets as we go through the video. But we do need to mention that this 74% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 74% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $200 prize level. So if you are playing this game, when you do win on it, you're going to, and you just have average luck, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $10 and $200. There is a split there at the $200 prize level. It's about 13 to 87. So only about 13% of these $200 prizes fall here in the bottom of the prize structure, which is where average folks are going to be winning. So don't think it's going to be easy to hit $200, but you might be able to hit one. The other 87% of these $200 prizes, the large majority, are going to join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 341 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it, which means you're in $3,410 before you would expect to see even one these top 1% prizes. So that's really important information to note if you are thinking about playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with a payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 58 and 59%. Now, this does not reach the minimum 60% payout that we look for all tickets. This one, just like the other tickets in this series, is more of a high roller type game. We look for 60% payout because once you get into that 50% range for the bottom 99% payout, to me, in my experience, it just seems like you lose your money so fast that to me, it's not fun to play the game. I always feel like I'm getting ripped off. It's frustrating to lose your money all right up front when you're playing a game with a low bottom 99% payout. So, this is going to be a tough ticket for the 99% of people who are not hitting those top prizes. Now, here on this page, we are looking at the increases and decreases in Florida $10 tickets. You can see the data point from Monopoly Secret Vault all the way over here on the right. So you can see they did pull some value out because of the, in quotes, second chance draw. I mean, I guess it's not in quotes. It is a second chance drawing ticket, but they did pull some value out. And I guarantee you the value that they pulled out is not made up. It's not even close to being made up by the second chance drawing. So it's a gimmick for them to basically scam you out of some of your money. So anyways, whenever I see a decrease in value like this, I always recommend don't play the ticket. With every ticket you buy, you're communicating approval to your state lottery about what they're doing with your tickets. In a case like this, you don't want to communicate approval. You want to communicate disapproval, that you don't appreciate the decreases in value. You don't deserve to have your tickets decrease in value, and you're not going to buy the tickets when they do that. And so this is a ticket where you want to communicate disapproval. So I would recommend not buying it. Now, if you are playing $10 tickets in Florida, there are some better ones out there. Up here in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, Payday Bonus has the highest payout of any $10 ticket we've seen on this channel. So that would be like the last year and 3 or 4 months. If you're playing for odds, the Year for Life ticket has the best odds. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, 100x the cash has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. And if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, 777 has the most money at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes over here as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking Florida $10 tickets based on overall payout. You can see Monopoly Secret Vault only comes in 5th place. So you got 4 better $10 tickets out there that you can go out and buy. So because that's the case, and because the value went down from this Secret Vault ticket from the previous ticket, I would just stick with the other $10 tickets that you've got available. Now here on this page, we're ranking based on that bottom 99% payout. Monopoly Secret Vault, 4th place on this list. So, like right in the middle of the list, there are tickets that are friendlier to average folks, and there are tickets that are less friendly to average folks. So, anyways. Next page, we get to compare $10 tickets across the 6 states that we're looking at on this channel. You can see, quite a few Florida tickets do make this list. Monopoly Secret Vault is in 33rd place overall. So what that means is that it is pretty competitive with some of the other states that we're looking at. So, pretty competitive with Texas, New York, California, and to a certain extent, Georgia. Georgia, has a higher quantity of higher value tickets. But we really want to just pay attention to what Massachusetts is doing. I mean, Massachusetts has set the bar so high for $10 tickets. It's really hard to recommend $10 tickets from any other state when I know that there are scratchers online that I could go in on Massachusetts tickets, which have way higher payouts than any other state. So Massachusetts regularly puts out $10 tickets at 80% payout. That's really good for a $10 ticket. The best one we've seen was the Monopoly Doubler at 81% payout. And so we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can put out a $10 ticket at 81% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why would Florida put out $10 tickets at 74% payout? It's a big difference in value. It's over 6.5 percentage points less than what Massachusetts did on this Monopoly Doubler ticket. And 6.5% is a huge amount of money when you think about how many tickets go into making just one scratch game. One scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the entire game. As a matter of fact, let's go back and look. There are 4 top prizes in this Monopoly game. And one top prize makes up 6 million tickets. So 6 times 4, that's $24 million. So, this estimate that I'm making is way low. But Monopoly's one scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $10 price tag. That's $100 million that's wrapped up in just one scratch game. 6.5% of 100 million is $6.5 million that the Massachusetts lottery would be putting into the hands of its players, that the Florida lottery is basically stealing from its players. And it's not just 10 million tickets, it's over 20 million tickets. So, it's probably closer to $15 million that the Florida lottery is holding back and keeping out of the hands of its players unnecessarily. Which is why I'm very comfortable saying they're stealing that money. They don't let you know they're holding the money unnecessarily. They don't tell you how much money they're holding. They don't display the payouts of these tickets. So they're basically stealing your money. So I hate to see scratch players get taken advantage of, but I feel like, it's not the worst $10 ticket we've seen, but I mean, the Florida lottery ought to be doing a lot better than 74% payout on a $10 ticket. Now here on this page, we get to compare that bottom 99% payout across states. On this one, 5886 was not good enough to crack the top 36. So you can see there are a lot of friendlier tickets to the average player. And again, I'll emphasize that the Florida lottery is, high roller tickets. I mean, the best ticket you can get is 59% payout for the bottom 99%. That's still, in my mind, that's still, pretty much a high roller type ticket. So unless you're a high roller, you might want to hold off on playing these $10 tickets in Florida. Now here on this page, this is to give a little bit more context as to, how low the payout is on this $10 ticket. Like I said, it's not the worst we've seen, but I mean, the best $2 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia. It had 75% payout. That's over a half a percentage point more value than what you're getting from a $10 ticket in Florida. Best $5 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia. It had 77% payout. That's over 3 percentage points more than what you're getting for a $10 ticket in Florida. And this should never happen. This is backwards. You should never, ever have a more expensive ticket with less payout than cheaper tickets. And it's especially embarrassing that a $10 ticket does not have more value than a $2 ticket. So this is something the Florida lottery, I think, needs to be a little bit of embarrassed about. They should ensure that all of their tickets have the value that they ought to have. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. Of course, Monopoly Secret Vault didn't make the list, but there are a lot of $10 tickets on this list, mostly from Massachusetts. And so we see that, if a state is fair with their customers, $10 tickets can easily compete with these higher price tickets. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, so friendliest tickets to the average player. Again, Secret Vault's not on here, not even by a long shot. But there are plenty of $10 tickets here. So that's about it for the Florida Lottery $10 Monopoly Secret Vault. Is it the worst $10 ticket we've seen? No. Am I up in arms about it? Not really. It's just not as good as it should be. The odds are way too long on that top prize. And then, the bar is set at 80%. So we need to see Florida get a lot closer to 80% before I would recommend buying $10 tickets. But if you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.